What's up? I'm Miss Jessie.
And I'm Miss Mariah, and you're about to learn something amazing.
First things first, we're going to talk about how Nutcracker went. We kind of dropped off the face of the planet after Nutcracker, and we didn't actually talk about it, and then we just kind of reappeared because that's how we do. So we're going to talk about Nutcracker first and foremost, and we're going to tell you kind of how it went and our feedback and what we thought of it personally. Personally, I thought it turned out amazing. We had some beautiful sets and a wonderful person who helped build the beautiful sets. And I think that honestly, everything turned out really, really well. We had a really good turnout. The tickets sold pretty quick. Overall, I think it was a really good experience for not only our community, but also our dancers.
Yeah, we had a lot of kiddos that, like, afterwards, not like dancers that already danced with us, but other, like, I think we had 3 or 4 kids that saw the Nutcracker that then like, oh, we want to come take ballet because we want to be in the Nutcracker next time. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a really neat experience, and we had a really fun time doing it. We even participated in it, and had dancing parts ourselves. And I mean, it was a lot of fun. And I just gotta say, I make one good looking rat king.
Yeah.
Nailed it. And then of course our beautiful Snow Queen. And we're looking forward to the next time that we do it, and looking forward to being able to help people play those parts and fill those shoes. And
I think surprisingly there was a lot of people that were in our Nutcracker, kids, probably 16 younger, right? And we're not familiar with the Nutcracker. We were like explaining it to them, and then once we got to go through it at least one time, dress rehearsal and stuff, then it all came together. Like, oh, it makes sense, right? But I was surprised how many of our kiddos weren't familiar with the Nutcracker.
I know. Well, and a lot of people aren't these days, which I'm really surprised too. And even people in our community, I noticed when I was talking to them about the Nutcracker, I had noticed that there were people even asking like, well, what's the Nutcracker? And then you would go, well, it's a ballet. Well, but do they talk? No, it's a ballet. And in our version, we did a little bit more than just ballet. We also incorporated a lot of other dance styles, which was kind of a fun twist. It was a nice thing to be able to do because it kind of incorporated and showcased each of our dancers' talents, and specifically like something that they're really, really happy about and they love, and so it was kind of an interesting to do. Yeah, their strengths, and so it was a really nice thing to do. And then we we got to watch like one of our old versions of the Nutcracker, because we performed the Nutcracker a long time ago. I was like a child. I was young. I played the Nutcracker. I played the Nutcracker. I played Clara. And then I think you were the Snow Queen at that time too, weren't you?
When I was 10, and I was a mouse. And then the next time I was 15 or 16, and I did the Snow Queen. And then again, when I was like 18, I did the Snow Queen again. And then I did the Snow Queen in ours as well. So, but next time we're passing the torch. I have one dancer that I'm preparing to take over that role and have a new Snow Queen,
which will be super exciting. And then we heard a lot of positive feedback. We heard that it actually turned out to be a lot better for a community play than what people were expecting.
I think I heard that too. Like, because we're a tiny little studio in a tiny little town, and there was a lot of people that were surprised at how elaborate,
of course, how big the show was.
You really like the elaborate sets. There you go. Yeah, like the big Christmas tree. And you're like, no, we have to have the big Christmas tree.
Yes, I was very adamant. Like, we had to have a 12-foot Christmas tree because I was not doing it otherwise. We were not going to have a 6-foot Christmas tree. So
you put the work into it. You scratched up arms.
I seriously did, and I was at the theater every single night, setting up the theater and painting sets and decorating sets and doing all of the work for it every single night, all night long. And I am not kidding. It was all night long for a whole week. And I was blowing up balloons and painting candy things, and like it was crazy. And so we already had a set up because we had someone who had built the set, and they were amazing and fantastic who worked for the theater. And then they told us, oh, you can paint the set and do whatever you want with it. And we were like, perfect opportunity. So we made a giant gingerbread house.
Yeah, because it was originally for like a Christmas Carol.
Yeah,
like a house, and stuff.
Yeah,
and you just painted it like
we painted it gold and yeah, so we painted it gold, and then we put like all these sparkles on it. Like we did all this huge like sparkle glitter paint over the top of the gold, and so it was like elaborate. And then I had
the fluffy white edges.
I took some tulle from like old curtains. They didn't use them anymore. They said that we could use whatever we wanted to in the theater, and we were like, okay, sounds good. So I had found some tulle at the top of like an attic in the theater, and I had pinned them down, and we had stapled them to the rooftop of the house and made it look like frosting. And in the end, it ended up looking really neat, and it looked like a gingerbread house, which was fantastic, and it worked perfect for the land of the sweets. So it was beautiful. It turned out really nice. And then our costumes too. We had an amazing person who handmade all of our costumes. There were only a handful that we reused or had reinvented, but for the most part they were custom made. And that was again fantastic, and just made the whole thing elaborate and beautiful and an incredible experience for a lot of people.
So the next time we won't have to start a year in advance, because most of the costumes are already done.
Yeah, which is a huge plus. And then hopefully we'll be able to just keep adding to the magic from here. So yeah, it'll be fun. Anyway, my Christmas wish. Anyway, I know that for me, my Christmas wish for our dance studio and for the students would be that I want to see them continue to work as hard as possible. I love seeing our students push hard and keep pushing like themselves, to challenge themselves and to get better. And that's part of what I want to see. I want to continue to see that effort even towards the end of the year, because I know that the end of the year kind of gets a little bit like we gotta go to dance, and it gets harder because like dance starts to drag on and everybody gets tired and it's like almost summer. And anyway, so my Christmas wish would be that all of our all of our students continue to work hard and show us the same effort that they have been from the beginning of the year. And I've been keep them motivated, yeah. And I've been very impressed this year with everything going on here. Like I'm proud of our students.
Mm-hmm. I think I thought of one. Mm-hmm. Helping them to gain an appreciation for ballet, because that's a tough one, especially with our little group in a little town, and we have a lot of kids that participate in lots of activities. Mm-hmm. They're in lots at school, they're in extra sports, and then they're also in dance. And I think that, we've only been, in business for a few years, but helping them gain that appreciation for ballet, I think that's the toughest one. A lot of the other ones you can see or get good at pretty quickly, mm-hmm. And you can see the
progress,
the fruits of your labors. Yeah. Well, and it's fun to like learn a routine and then perform it, but ballet is a lot of hard work and building muscle and like, bar work, we're doing this again. And I've been trying to do that this semester, and maybe carry that into the next semester, but help them gain an appreciation for it. Mm-hmm. I do a lot of the exercises with them and try to do, like, even if we're just doing plies or tendus or something simple, but perform it full out. And then I've noticed a little difference with them trying to copy my performance level, like when I do it and I'm like really like pretending like I am performing on a big stage plies. So I think that would probably be, it's been my goal kind of so far, and I've been working on it. So I'd like to continue to do that, to keep mixing things up, doing fun things like terminology quizzes and little terminology competitions, regular little whiteboards that 1 week where I put in little teams and we went through ballet terminology and tallied points for each team. And then, there was a winner, so that makes it fun, right? Little aspect of fun to it, little competitiveness, but made it fun. Anyhow, so yeah, trying to cultivate an appreciation for ballet, because it can be hard, because it's hard work. It feels like exercise.
It does, indeed. But it gives you a nice flat stomach in the long run and gives you nice, beautiful dancer legs. A lot of muscles. So anyway, aside from that, we hope that you guys have a very Merry Christmas, and we love you guys so much. Thank you so much. And if you guys enjoy and love our videos, make sure you hit subscribe and like down below.
I light up.
She glows. She's glowing. So anyway, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, and hit the subscribe button if you like what you see, and we'll catch you next time. Bye. My butt is touching said tree. Listen, tree. It's getting fresh. We need to calm down.